think the thing that intrigues me the most about Calvin are all the counterintuitive applications of Calvinism that go against what you would suppose, and what I certainly supposed when I was not Calvinistic, when I was an evangelical Arminian. Obviously, if you have someone like Calvin who teaches the absolute sovereignty of God, then you would expect ecclesiastical and political tyrannies to develop everywhere Calvinism goes. But what you find is exactly the reverse. Everywhere Calvinism went, political liberty sprang up. And it's that counterintuitive thing. You have this severe, sort of a severe doctrine of man, total depravity, it's all of God, and you would expect everybody to be rolling around in the mud of total depravity. And there are places where that does happen, but in the main, what happens is it liberates people, it sets them free. It's the gospel of free grace. So the thing that surprises me the most about Calvin is that the caricature or the slander that attaches to Calvin so readily, both as a man and the theology that bears his name, that the slanders are just easy to attach to him, but then when you start to study it, and start to study him, and start to study Geneva in the 16th century, or you study the legacy of Calvinism, you find not only is it not true, but the exact opposite is the truth. And then when you think about it further, you can say, oh, I see why that is. If God is sovereign, for example, on the political liberty issue, if God is sovereign, then man's not. If God is sovereign, then the king isn't. If God is sovereign, then Congress and the president aren't. And so consequently, the sovereignty of God became sort of a bastion, a fence that allowed for the growth and development of political liberty.